Hey guys, I thought I would share with you today an extract from a bit of stand-up comedy from one of my all-time favourite comedians, Jack Dee. This is a bit of stand-up comedy he did in 1997. I just think it's kind of funny listening to it now, given what has transpired over the last year or so. Just a couple of things you need to be aware of before listening to this in order to sort of properly understand what he's talking about. 4 years before this recording, Manchester had tried for the 2000 Olympics and lost out to Sydney. And a year before this recording, Great Britain had come back from the Atlanta Olympics with only one gold medal and had generally been considered to have not done particularly well. With that said, guys, go ahead and enjoy one of the greatest comedians of all time, Jack Dee.
We come back with medals and everything. That would get fucking changed, wouldn't it? The relay. Sorry, but I'm not an Olympic coach. But my tip is, if you're going to do a sport at the Olympics, for Christ's sake, try it before you get there. Do you know what I mean? Don't let us all down in that way. And it made me cry, that effort of the Olympics. There was a kind of real, the British team was a kind of real going for bronze feel to it all, wasn't it? You know what I mean? All these British athletes, being interviewed, going, yeah, well, the main thing is I've had a really great time. No, it's not. No, we could have sent Keith Chegwin. He'd have had a great time. And the tragedy of it was, when I was watching it, I became glad that the Olympics wasn't coming to Britain. That was the shame of it for me. I thought, I'm glad it's not, because it was a very close thing. Do you remember, between Manchester and Sydney was, whew. For a while, no one knew which way that was going to swing, and anyway, Sydney get it by a whisker. We don't know why or how, but I heard a rumour that everyone thought that daylight would be an advantage, so, Why I say this is that, because I don't think we're ready for anything of that scale, because we wouldn't even get the ceremony right. I don't see us getting that right. Now, in Atlanta, they had, for me, the greatest living sportsman on earth. They had Muhammad Ali, and he lit the flame, and the games began. It was so magnificent. And 5 years ago, do you remember Barcelona? They had that archer, and he shot a flaming arrow into the night sky, and it arched across the darkness like a comet and landed in the Olympic torch, and the flames came to life and the games began. It was incredible. And I began to have an image in my mind of what we would do with that in this country. Don't ask me why. I had an image of Timmy Mallett in my head. I don't know why. Timmy Mallett, oh, miss. People were coming forward trying to help out. I got some matches. Let's see if we can't get it going. Doesn't seem want to go, does it? No. Some sort of tap under it. Have you tried doing both ways? Sometimes you have to do it the other way. You think it's going to go one way, but no, it doesn't seem to. We've called the gas board. They'll be here Tuesday, if that's something. Will someone be here all day? Only they won't give a time. That's the only thing. I had an image in my mind of Ian Botham stepping forward and saving the day by lighting his farts, Let the games begin. Ian, you're a hero. We'd have to keep feeding him beans for 2 weeks to keep the flame going. And go, yeah, keep going. I can't keep going. No more. How much? See, we wouldn't have an Olympic torch. We'd just have Ian Botham's big fat ass up there on fire for 2 weeks. No disrespect,